Hello, and welcome to the travel agency for the Middle East. I'm the director of trips, and I've heard that you are interested in going to a location around our area. In the form you filled out, you said you would like to go to a place in the Indian Ocean. Some of the countries, for example, are Indonesia, India, and Sri Lanka.
Wow, I've never been to any of those countries before, but it sure sounds like Sri Lanka would be fun.
Well, here's a brochure for you to take a look at. It explains some things about the country, and you can ask as many questions that come to mind. I'd first like to give you some information to tell you about the country. Sri Lanka is located 880 kilometers north of the equator, and this gives the country an average of 81.5 degrees Fahrenheit year-round. Sri Lanka's maximum length is 268 miles, and its maximum width is only 139 miles. Sri Lanka is just slightly larger than the U.S. state of West Virginia. The capital of the country is Colombo. This is located on the country's western coast. Sri Lanka is a tropical country, and you can expect rain any time of the year. However, two of the major rainy seasons are the northeast monsoon, which lasts from October to January, and the southwest monsoon, which lasts from May to July. Sri Lanka is located south of Asia, about 18 miles off the southeast coast of India.
Well, that is good. It's a warm place, and it's not that big. Here it says that the country gained independence from the British Empire, but do you know the date of when it happened?
Yeah, let me check real quick. Here it is. The Independence Day for Sri Lanka is February 4th, 1948. The past year, the country celebrated its 65th year as a country.
What were some major things that has happened in this country?
Well, in 2004, the country was hit by a massive tsunami. On December 26, 2004, an earthquake with a magnitude of 9.3 struck Indonesia. It was the third biggest earthquake. In Sri Lanka, there were 1,019,306 people affected by the tsunami. 35,399 people lost their lives, and the economic cost was $1,316,500,000.
There were some interesting things in the brochure about the government. It says that the president is the head of the cabinet and appoints the prime minister. The president's name is Mahanda Rajapaksa. He is the 6th president of Sri Lanka. Mahanda is the president, but also he is the commander-in-chief of Sri Lanka Armed Forces. He was born on November 18, 1945. He is currently 67 years old, and he has 3 children. He served as a prime minister from April 6, 2004 until the election in November of 2005. Mahanda sworn with a 6-year term, and he is now on his 2nd term, which he started on January 27, 2010. What kinds of language would I need to know when I'm there in the country? And what is the country's currency?
Well, the main language is Tamil, which I assume you don't know.
Yes, I might need to look into a few classes so I know what to say.
Yes, you might. But back to the currency. It is called the rupee. The people in the country only average 6,100 rupees of income a year. Sri Lanka's life expectancy for males is 72 years, and for females it is 79 years. The birth rate is 17 births per 1,000, and the death rate is 5 deaths per 1,000 from the population.
What are some tourist attractions I could go on while I'm there?
Well, in Sri Lanka, it is very popular for its large population of leopards and elephants. But there are many other species of animals, like monkeys, deer, and crocodiles.
Wow, that's unique. I've always wanted to see a leopard up close. And are there any national parks or anything around to go to?
Yes, there is Yala National Park, and it is located on the southernmost part of Sri Lanka. It is the most visited national park in the country. It is a 6 to 8 hour drive from the Colombian airport. That is where you will arrive at. Also, there is the Will Plateau National Park. It is the largest park in Sri Lanka. It is very popular for the leopard population. The park was closed for nearly 20 years due to the recent war that just ended. The park has reopened to the public to enjoy.
I find that these parks will be very interesting to go to while I'm in Sri Lanka. Lastly, I would like to know how long will the flight take to get to Colombo, Sri Lanka?
From Indianapolis, Indiana to Colombo, Sri Lanka, it is 9,126 miles, which is equivalent to 18 hours and 57 minutes.
I think I will commit to going on this trip to Sri Lanka.
I will set up a week for you in July. I hope you have a great time.
Thanks.